My beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. I am Michael, and I am near. At this hour, a bright wind moves through your life. A quiet turning that looks small to the eye but heavy to heaven. Time is moving, and it is moving in your favor. I stand with a sword of light drawn over your name, cutting through the fog that has gathered around your finances, round your choices, round the stories you tell yourself when the night grows long. You have asked if change is real. You have asked if help is late. Hear me now. The window is small, but it is open, and I will teach you how to move through it with calm steps and steady hands. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has watched the hours where you counted what was missing and missed what was moving. You have fought shadows that wore the mask of numbers, but the true battle has been over your peace. I come to restore that peace. I come to lift the shame that tries to sit on your chest. I come to place a key in your palm, light. Where there is light, confusion breaks. Where there is stillness, answers rise like sun across water. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not late. You are being aligned. Listen to my wings in the quiet. Feel the steadiness that does not shake when bills arrive, when plans change, when voices around you stir fear. I am not here to push you into panic. I am here to guard you into order. Your financial situation is about to transform, not by noise but by truth, not by luck but by wise steps. The winds that once scattered you will now carry you. I will show you the path from survival to stewardship, from hurry to holy timing, from strain to strategy that fits your calling. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart soft. Missing even one line can move a day, and moving a day can move a life. Let me begin by telling you what I have seen at your door, and what heaven has kept for you in this hour. If you receive this part, type 111 now. I have stood by your door. I have watched the way you count in your head and smile with your lips and hide the weight in your chest. I have seen the bills stacked on the table. I have seen the empty cart you fill and unfill. I have seen the numbers that will not stretch and the hope that will not leave. At this hour, I do not come to accuse you. I come to cover you. I come to tell you that heaven has seen what you cannot, and what heaven has seen will become light in your hands. You have carried quiet fear. You have carried quiet shame. You have tried to fix it in a night, then you have tried to ignore it for a week. You have felt brave in the morning and afraid by noon. You have promised yourself you would change, then you were tired, then you felt late. Then you felt small. Hear me. You are not small to God. You are not late to heaven. Time is moving, but it is moving toward alignment. The window is small, but the promise is sure. You will not be left outside. I have watched the patterns that pretend to be you. Panic spending when fear shouts. Freezing when a choice asks for courage. Vying to feel worthy, giving from guilt instead of joy, saying yes to please people while your soul says no, counting to the penny and missing the seed. These are not your identity. These are storms that pass through your house. I spread my wings over your roof and speak peace to the wind. The wind will serve you now. It will carry away what has clung. It will bring what is appointed. You have felt the quiet ache of comparisons. You have looked at others and wondered if the sky favored them and forgot you. You have seen holidays and judged your own normal days as failure. I tell you this in love. Heaven has seen you choose honesty when no one clapped. Heaven has seen you share what you had when you felt you had little. Heaven has seen you walk away from shortcuts. Heaven has seen you pray in a whisper. The whisper with a gate. It opened help in the night. I have stood by your door when collectors called. I have stood by your door when promises of quick money knocked with shiny words. I have stood by your door when grief reached for your wallet and tried to write a story of regret. I placed my sword of light between you and despair. I kept you from decisions that would chain you. You thought you missed chances. You missed traps. The delay that frustrated you was a shield. The closed door that hurt you was mercy. What is for you will not require you to bleed peace to pay for it. Heaven has seen what you cannot. We have seen the agreements your heart made to survive. We have seen the vow that said you must always struggle. We have seen the belief that said you are unworthy of ease. These are lies. They are old and they are breaking. I lift them like fog before the morning. I call your name into clear air. You will feel the difference when you breathe. You will feel the difference when you choose. You ask if you can really change. You ask if you can handle what God is sending. Listen to me. You are not being asked to run. You are being asked to stand. You are not being asked to know everything. You are being asked to tell the truth in small steps. Stillness is not laziness. Stillness is the place where I arrange your day. In stillness I put wisdom in your pocket. In stillness I point to the one task that matters now. When you follow that one light, the next light appears. This is how a tangle becomes a path. I know the nights you almost gave up. I know the mornings you got up anyway. I bless that getting up. I bless that small brave. I tie it to your next open door. The fear that used to grab your hand will not drive. The voice that used to say you always ruin it will go quiet. Your mind will stop rehearsing failure and begin practicing peace. Peace is a skill. We will practice it together. I am here. I am near. I am patient and I am firm. At this hour I align helpers. At this hour I soften hard hearts. At this hour I bring forgotten payments back to you. At this hour I steady your eyes so you can see what is in your house. You have more than you think. You have skills that slept. You have ideas that blow. You have favor that is waking. You will see it as soon as you let light rule the room. Where there is light, confusion breaks. Where there is truth, the numbers become tools, not tyrants. The window is small, but you will fit through it with calm steps. I will show you order. I will show you timing. I will show you boundaries that bless. Now let me reveal the first law that unlocks this turning. It begins with light and with telling the truth on paper. Type 222 to confirm heaven's witness. Listen, beloved. The first turn in your story is not noise. It is light. Where there is light, confusion breaks. Where truth enters, fear loses its grip. I place a lamp in your hand and I teach you how to hold it. Not for a minute and not for a mood, but for a path. At this hour I am not asking you to move fast. I am asking you to move true. Time is moving, but you will not be dragged. You will be guided. The law is simple. Light before increase. Order before overflow. Clarity before speed. You have prayed for more, but heaven has seen what you cannot. More without order multiplies stress. More with light multiplies peace. So I begin here. Tell the truth on paper. Numbers do not bite. They are tools once they stand in light. Open a page. Write what comes in. Write what goes out. Do this without shame. Shame is a fog. Light burns fog away. You say you are afraid to see it all. I know. But the monster is made of shadows. When the lamp is set, the shape is small and the path is simple. I am with you as you write. I steady your hand. I calm your breath. You will see patterns that make sense. You will see tiny leaks that took large hope. You will see that one change saves 10 worries. This is holy work. It is worship when done in stillness and truth. Set holy boundaries. Boundaries are not bars. Boundaries are doors. Doors keep your peace inside and keep noisy lies outside. Decide now that certain voices cannot enter your spending. Panic cannot enter. Envy cannot enter. Old vows cannot enter. Decide that your budget is a blessing and not a punishment. It is a garden plan. It tells your seed where to live so harvest knows where to grow. I place 4 small stones at your feet. Stillness. Treading. Thyming. Tithing or giving. Stillness is the first stone. Sit with me each morning, even for 5 quiet minutes. Ask for light. Ask for the one thing. Ask for the next step. Tracking is the second stone. Write daily, not weekly, not when it is convenient, but daily. Let this become gentle and easy like brushing your teeth. Timing is the third stone. Do not buy to fix a feeling. Wait for the right hour. Heaven's wind moves best when you pause to listen. Giving is the fourth stone. A small seed, set with joy, keeps your heart free from fear. It opens a window for help to find you. I bring holy order to your accounts. Separate what is for living from what is for building. Separate what is for today from what is for tomorrow. Open a small place for an emergency cushion. Call it peace, but even a little there. Watch how peace grows when it has a name. Put a name on every dollar. Names create purpose. Purpose creates calm. I speak to procrastination. It has sat like a heavy coat on your shoulders. I take it off. I cut its ties with my sword of light. You will begin and you will complete. You will face the thing you have avoided for months and you will finish it in a day. Delay has told you that you are weak. Truth tells you that you are ready. Begin while the window is small and the air is clear. Beware of the counterfeit that looks like order but is control. Fear tries to make you rigid. Fear tries to make you harsh with yourself. I do not lead you into harshness. I lead you into rhythm. Rhythm is order with breath. Rhythm is a budget with grace. Rhythm is choosing wisely and still laughing with your family. You can be disciplined and soft at the same time. This is heaven's way. Do not hide from your helpers. There are people who carry wisdom for this moment. Ask the question. Read the simple guide. Take the free class. Heaven has placed bread on the path, not to shame you, but to strengthen you. You are not alone. We move in teams. Angels watch over your learning. Angels watch over your signatures. Angels watch over the dates on invoices and the timing of calls. The right timing is protection. The wrong timing is pressure. I place you in the right timing. You will feel it when light takes the room. Your chest will lift. Your mind will quiet. You will know which bill to pay first. You will know what to cancel. You will know what to sell. You will know what to start. This is not a storm of thoughts. This is a clear wind. The wind will serve you now. It will carry you from fog into foundation. And foundation is where we go next, because the window is small and your house must stand when the offer knocks. Stop 333 to stand in clear light. If this word brings light to you, share it so it reaches a searching heart. Stay aligned with future revelations by subscribing. Your presence here is part of the work. Hear me with a quiet heart. The window is small. At this hour many voices will try to rush you through it. They will glitter. They will promise quick harvest without seed, quick gain without wisdom, fast relief without truth. I am your guard. I lift my sword of light at your threshold and I say no to the counterfeit. Not all open doors are appointed doors. Not all urgency is holy urgency. Time is moving, but panic is not your guide. Beware the offer that needs your fear to say yes. Beware the loan that feels like warm hands but hides cold chains. Beware the printed words that do not give you time to think, to pray, to breathe. Beware the deal that wants you to hide it from those who love you. Counterfeit opportunities press for speed because they cannot stand in light. Bring light to every choice. Ask simple questions. If an answer will not wait for light, it is not your answer. I steady your feet on foundation before expansion. A house without corners falls in a simple wind. I set 4 corners now, and I etch their names into your days. Work, wisdom, watchfulness, wisdom. Work is not your enemy. Work is your seed in motion. Do your work with presence, not hurry. Do not despise the small task that secures the larger future. Wisdom is the second corner. Wisdom listens before it signs. Wisdom reads lines and the space between lines. Wisdom waits a night before a big yes. Watchfulness is the third corner. Watchfulness checks statements, dates, and patterns. Watchfulness notices leaks and patches them while they are small. Worship is the fourth corner. Worship keeps your heart soft and your hands clean. Worship reminds you that money is a servant and never a king. The enemy of your peace wants to make you trade foundation for spectacle. You will not. You will not buy to impress faces that will not pay your bills. You will not join the race of envy. You will not measure your worth by someone else's moment. At this hour I break the hook of comparison. I lift your eyes from their fields to your field. Your field needs water, not applause. Your field needs order, not image. I speak to predatory loans. I expose them as traps painted like safety. They feed on fear and they demand your future for today's relief. I place a wall between you and those terms. I cancel the impulse to sign before you read. I cancel the shame that keeps you from asking questions. I cancel the lie that says you must prove something today. You have nothing to prove. You have a life to build. I speak to panic investments. They rise when markets roar and when friends boast and when screens flash. They promise that if you do not jump now you will miss forever. The window is small, but wisdom fits through it. Greed does not. If you cannot explain it simply, you are not ready to fund it. If it costs your sleep, it is too expensive. If it costs your integrity, it is poison. I do not lead you into nets. I lead you into paths. I speak to envy-triggered purchases. The image calls. The bag, the shoes, the car, the trip, the space lit for the photo and empty in the heart. I brush the dust from your eyes. Joy is not bought. Joy is built. Joy is in the peace of bills paid on time. Joy is in the strength of a cushion growing. Joy is in the quiet dinner where laughter is easy because debt is not sitting at the table. This is wealth. This is honor. This is safety for your name. Foundation first. Let your accounts be honest. Let your calendar be faithful. Let your word be precise. Pay what you promised when you can. Communicate early when you cannot. Truth opens mercy. Silence often opens fees. I place you in the grace to speak clearly. I place you in the courage to face what must be faced. The sword of light removes the fog so you can see the next stone and step on it without slipping. You will feel the difference as the four corners set. Work will feel purposeful. Wisdom will feel warm. Watchfulness will feel like care, not fear. Worship will keep your spirit bright while you build. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven knows that a strong foundation attracts right doors. The right doors do not rush you. The right doors come with peace. The right doors make you more honest, not less. The right doors honor your boundaries. The right doors respect your pace. Guard your star. Guard your signature. Guard your sleep. At this hour I send angels to stand at the edges of your decisions. They will nudge you when a word is missing. They will slow you when a step is off. They will quicken you when the moment is ordained. Trust the quiet check in your spirit. Trust the calm that remains after you say no to the shiny trap. Trust that saying no now can be the exact yes that keeps your future whole. We have set the corners. We have refused the counterfeits. Now the wind that once pushed you will begin to lift you. The next move is change by grace, not by force. A shift that feels like help, not punishment. A path that opens one small gate at a time. Let us step into that gentle turning together. Type 444 for protection over your name. Breathe. Change is here, and it will feel like help, not like punishment. At this hour I place my hand on your shoulder and I whisper the new way. It is not a sprint. It is a steady walk. The window is small, but grace is strong, and grace knows how to guide your steps through narrow places. You asked for a miracle. This is the miracle. The wind that once scattered you is now your ally. It carries you toward order. It carries you toward peace. It carries you toward provision that fits your life and honors your name. We begin with one small faithful thing each day. You will set 5 quiet minutes before screens, before voices, before rushing. Sit in stillness. Ask for light. Ask for the one action that matters now. Do what you hear. Pay the one bill that unlocks 3 more. Make the one call that ends a fee. Cancel the one subscription that leaks joy. Sell the one item that has become a weight. Start the one ledger page that keeps your story true. Heaven has seen what you cannot, but as you move in light you will begin to see it too. You will see that small becomes strong when it is consistent. This change is grace-fueled. When shame tries to speak, I lower its volume. When fear tries to speed you, I slow your breath. When old habits tug at your sleeve, I turn your head toward the quiet path. You are not lazy because you pause. You are not foolish because you ask. You are not weak because you start small. Small is how mountains move. Small is how harvest starts. Small is how I keep your heart tender while your hands learn new rhythm. Open a simple plan. Call it your peace plan. Give every dollar a name. Give your savings a name. Give your giving a name. Names create purpose. Purpose creates calm. Put a small seed aside when income arrives. It may be tiny. It may look like it cannot matter. It matters. Seed teaches your heart that you will not be ruled by fear. Seed opens lanes for help to find you. Seed keeps you in the river of generosity where jealousy cannot breathe. You will not hoard. You will not starve. You will be wise and you will be kind. Choose a rhythm that fits your true life. Some of you will budget weekly because that is how your work flows. Some of you will budget twice a month. Choose what you can do with joy. The plan must serve you. You do not serve the plan. When you miss a day, you do not quit. You return. You return like a homing bird returns to the nest. This is how grace leads. Grace does not score your failures. Grace builds your future one honest choice at a time. I remove stones from your path. I remove the stone of confusion. I remove the stone of hurry. I remove the stone of people pleasing. You will not spend to keep a friend who will not keep you. You will not buy to bandage a lonely hour. You will invite light into that hour and watch it soften. You will cook simple food and bless it. You will take a short walk and bless it. You will sleep at a clean time and bless it. These are wealth practices. They build a life that money cannot buy. I appoint helpers with skill. A kind voice at a bank who explains without contempt. A mentor who shows you how to ask better questions. A free workshop that answers what used to scare you. Angels stand over these meetings and protect your understanding. You will not be shamed in rooms of learning. You will be honored because you chose truth. You will gather tools that make you calm. Calm is currency. Calm is favor. Calm is leverage in moments that decide futures. You fear missing your moment. Hear me. You will not miss your moment. The moment was not meant to sprint past you while you tied your shoes. The moment was meant to meet you as you walked in light. The appointment waits at the honest place. It will recognize you by the peace on your face. It will know you by the integrity in your words. What once required force will open to quiet strength. What once asked for pretense will open to your real self. Now I turn you toward a deeper shift. Change is here, but for it to hold, old agreements must break. Hidden vows must be named and canceled. Patterns that lived in the dark must meet the sword of light. This is not harsh. This is holy. This is freedom. I will stand with you as you speak to what once ruled you and tell it to release your future. Type 555 to step through the small window. Stand with me now. We will finish what fear started. At this hour heaven has seen what you cannot, and I bring it into light so it can lose its grip. There are old words that wrapped around your life like cords. There are hidden vows that sounded like safety but became cages. There are memories that taught your heart to expect lack. I raise my sword of light and I cut those cords. I break those cages. I lift those memories out of your future and place them behind you where they cannot speak your next chapter. Hear the names of these agreements so you can answer them with truth. The vow that said you must always struggle to be worthy. The vow that said money comes only with pain. The agreement that said you will always be the one who helps but never the one who receives help. The belief that said abundance is for others, but not for you. The story that said if you rise you will be abandoned. These are not heaven's words. These are not your true inheritance. They formed in storms. They formed in rooms where fear was loud and love felt far. They are ending now. Say this with your heart. I release the vow of struggle. I release the belief that I am unworthy of ease. I release the story that my provision must hurt me. I receive light. I receive order. I receive favor that does not demand my peace as payment. When you speak truth, the air changes. When you agree with light, the ground under your feet becomes solid. I surround you as you speak. I cover you while you renounce what once looked like comfort but cost you identity. I speak to trauma that tied itself to spending. Moments where grief wanted to be soothed by buying. Moments where loneliness wanted to be silenced by scrolling and adding to cart. I do not shame you. I stand between you and the ache. I bring a better comfort. I bring stillness that holds you. I bring friends who understand without using you. I bring simple joys that do not create debt to exist. Your heart will learn a new reflex. When pain rises, peace answers first. When pressure knocks, wisdom opens the door. I speak to poverty identity. It is not the number in an account. It is the lie that says you are small and must stay small. I pull that lie out of your name. You are not small to God. You are not late to heaven. Your life is not a bargain bin of leftovers. Your life is a crafted story that serves others with dignity. You will make choices from identity, not from panic. You will choose what fits your purpose, not what brags for a moment. I place a holy end on cycles that returned every season. A pattern of almost enough then sudden leak. A pattern of good progress then a choice that resets the map. The pattern of raise gained and peace lost. Watch now as the loop opens into a line. Completion comes like a door closing softly behind you. You will not live in rooms you have outgrown. You will not rehearse shame to stay familiar. You will not self-sabotage to keep an old narrative true. The narrative is changing. The author is light. Here is a simple act that seals this hour. Write the old statements on a page, one line each. Cross them out with a single calm stroke. Speak life where the lie once stood. Where it said I am always behind, speak I walk in right timing. Where it said I mess it up in the end, speak I finish with grace. Where it said I do not deserve ease, speak I carry peace as my portion. Place that page where you pray. Let it remind you that agreements can change when truth enters. I appoint angels to the borders of your memory. They will guard the places where old scenes tried to replay. They will redirect you when you begin to tell an old story. They will nudge you toward the new sentence. This is not pretending. This is practicing truth until it feels like home. Your nervous places will learn to rest. Your quick hands will learn to pause. Your eyes will learn to see the long path and love it. Completion is not only an ending. Completion is a clean beginning. As these vows break, space opens for strategy that fits you. You will notice ideas returning, opportunities repeating, messages arriving at just the right hour. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. Helpers will recognize you because you no longer wear the cloak of struggle. You will speak plainly. You will choose calmly. You will sign only what honors your peace. The wind is shifting behind you, and it will carry you toward multiplied openings. We have closed the old doors. Now we turn to the new ones. They are not random. They are strategic and kind. They meet your skills. They match your pace. Let me show you how beginnings can multiply without breaking your rest. Type 777 to seal cancel the agreements. At this hour new paths open, not as noise, but as notes in a song written for your life. Heaven has seen what you cannot. We have watched the skill you forgot you carry. We have watched the favor that waited for you to stand in light. Now the wind that once scattered you begins to gather what belongs to you. Not all at once, but in right sequence. Not with frenzy, but with rhythm. The window is small, but the path beyond it is wide enough for peace. I bring you strategic openings. They are not random. They are aligned. Look first where you have steady skill and quiet joy. The world taught you to chase what shines on others. I turn you toward what shines in you. A craft you set aside when fear grew loud. A service you offered freely that people found healing. A problem you solve without effort that others find heavy. These are signals. When you steward signals, streams begin. You do not need 20 streams. You need right streams. Right streams honor your time, your health, and your name. Some doors look small. Do not despise them. A partner who pays on time. A client who returns and brings another. A short contract that proves your pace. A side assignment that fits your evenings and respects your rest. Small doors can open into halls of provision if you walk them with integrity. You not push to be seen. Be faithful to be trusted. Trust multiplies faster than spectacle and it lasts longer than hype. I call back what was delayed. Funds held in processing. Refunds you were told to forget. Invoices that went missing in crowded desks. Favor moves through systems now. Angels stand at terminals. Angels stand at counters. Angels stand by names that once skimmed over your line and now stop to approve. I do not promise what is unjust. I promise what is due. What is due will begin to arrive in surprising order. You will feel the relief like cool air in a warm room. I align people. Helpers are moving toward you. Not rescuers who make you small, but allies who make you strong. A mentor who simplifies what felt complex. A peer who shares a tool that saves you hours. A gatekeeper who likes truth and chooses you for it. You will not hustle into these rooms. You will enter with steady eyes and clean words. I will teach you how to speak value without apology. I will teach you how to say no without fear. Boundaries are wealth. Boundaries keep new beginnings from becoming old burdens. I whisper strategy that fits your season. If you are in heavy care of family, I show you income that works around tenderness. If you are rebuilding, I show you paths with low risk and high learning. If you are ready to scale, I show you systems before slogans, service before spotlight, margins before milestones. Do not chase what burns you. Choose what builds you. Time is moving, and your steps will match its pace without panic. I place clarity over pricing, over offers, over hours. You will not underprice to beg. You will not overpromise to impress. You will not hide from a simple invoice. You will name your work with dignity and you will deliver what you name. Integrity is a magnet for right resources. Integrity is the oil in the gears of provision. Keep it pure. Keep it simple. Keep it kind. Some of you will see a door open where you once failed. It will look familiar and it will feel different because you are different. This time you arrive with order. This time you arrive with boundaries. This time you arrive with the sword of light cutting off the old loop of sabotage. Walk through. Do not bring last season's shame as luggage. Travel light. Peace is your carry-on. Wisdom is your ticket. Joy is your seatmate. I speak to your tools. Update what is cracked. Clean what is dusty. Learn one new thing that makes your work smoother. Heaven is not impressed by clutter. Heaven is pleased by clarity. When your tools are in order, your mind rests. When your mind rests, your voice is calm. Calm closes good deals. Calm notices red flags. Calm keeps you from selling your peace to purchase approval. I set favor on your name, the kind that is quiet and steady, the kind that makes people think of you first for what is aligned and not at all for what is off, the kind that brings invitations with clear terms and fair pay, the kind that protects you from rooms where the cost is hidden, the kind that opens a place at a table where truth is welcomed and manipulation cannot breathe. New beginnings multiplied are not only about income. They are about impact that feeds your joy. You are not called to hoard. You are called to flow. When you flow, needs meet answers, and your heart remembers why it wanted provision in the first place. This is purpose. This is freedom. This is how your life becomes a lighthouse without burning out the keeper. We will now approach the threshold where many turn back. Before every appointed transition there is a test of alignment. It does not come to harm you. It comes to prove you ready. Keep your eyes clear. Keep your pace unhurried. The next section will show you how to stand when the door opens and pressure follows. Type 888 for holy reversal. The door is before you. Is real. Is appointed. At this hour the wind that carried you brings you to the threshold where many tremble. Do not tremble. Time is moving, but you will not be moved by fear. The test is not to break you. The test is to prove you. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven sees you ready. The window is small. The passage is narrow. Your peace is the key that fits the lock. Here is how the test appears. Pressurized dressed as urgency. A voice insists you sign today. A partner insists you agree in silence. An offer insists you hide the terms from counsel. This is the counterfeit rehearsing its last attempt. Bring light. Ask simple questions out loud. What is the total cost, not the monthly tease? What is the exit, not only the entrance? Who gains when I lose sleep? Truth does not fear time. Truth does not silence wise mouths. Truth welcomes the pause that lets angels set the room. Integrity will be way. The scale will not be public. It will be private. The choice will look small to others, but it will be large in heaven's book. Do you round up to honesty when no one will check? Do you understate to get the yes? Do you promise what you cannot deliver to look strong? The test is simple and holy. Keep your word clean. Keep your math plain. Keep your yes clear and your no gentle. You are not being watched to trap you. You are being watched to crown you. Governance begins with the secret choices. You will feel the pull of old patterns as you stand at the door. The need to hurry. The need to impress. The need to escape discomfort by buying relief. Let the wind pass over you and not through you. Stand like a tree that learned to bend without breaking. Remember the four corners. Work speaks with dignity. Wisdom reads twice. Watchfulness checks the small print and the dates. Worship keeps your heart from bowing to numbers. This is your armor. Wear it now. I set angels at signatures. I set angels at dates. I set angels at rooms with polished tables where pens feel heavy. When the moment comes to write your name, you will feel a steady warmth if the path is right. If the path is wrong, you will feel a sand in your chest, a catch in your breath, a quiet no that does not shout but does not leave. Honor the quiet no. It is your life speaking. Is heaven guarding? You will not lose what is yours by saying no to what is not. Guard your margins. The test often asks for more than your peace can pay. The client offers high pay for hours that would steal your sleep for months. A contract offers visibility at the cost of your voice. A partnership offers speed but demands your boundaries. Remember this sentence: if it costs your integrity, it is too expensive. If it costs your clarity, it is too costly. If it costs your stillness, it is not a line. Provision that destroys the vessel is not provision. Choose the river that lets you breathe. You will be asked to wait when you would rather rush, and to move when you would rather stall. Timing is part of the test. When I say wait, I am protecting the harvest from early picking. When I say go, I am protecting the harvest from rot. Listen for the small instruction. Send the message now. Sleep on the decision. Ask one more question. Bring a second set of eyes. This is not doubt. This is diligence. Diligence is love for your future self. Not every test is a no. Some tests are a yes that stretch you. You will be asked to quote the price that honors your skill. You will be asked to decline the project that flatters but misaligns. You will be asked to accept favor without sabotaging it with apologies. These are holy stretches. They open your chest to new capacity. They teach your nervous places that increase can be kind. Angels will steady your tone. Angels will remind you to breathe. You will not be smaller to be liked. You will be true to be trusted. Do not neglect the simple protections. Put agreements in writing. Date them. Clarify deliverables. Clarify payment timing. Say what happens if timelines shift. Put light on every corner. Light is not distrust. Light is safety. Light keeps good people good when pressure rises. Light tells manipulators they cannot live here. You are building a world where peace is normal and clarity is expected. Call every detail into light and watch confusion leave the room. There is also a test of generosity. When the door opens, fear says keep everything. Heaven says keep wisdom and keep flow. Set aside your seed. Bless someone quietly. Do not announce to press. Announce only to align. The gift you give in stillness breaks the fear of loss that crouches at thresholds. You are not losing. You are sowing. You are not shrieking. You are anchoring your heart in the river that never runs dry. Now, beloved, take your posture. Shoulders down. Breath slow. Eyes clear. You will not miss your moment. You will not sign your peace away. You will not step into a room that requires you to dim your light to belong. The door opens. The test reveals your readiness. Pass through with calm hands and a clean name. On the other side, I will teach you the daily armor that keeps what you gain and multiplies it with quiet strength. Top 999 for appointed doors and helpers. If this spoke to your moment at the door, press like as your agreement. Share this to reach a searching heart. and subscribe to stay aligned with future revelations. If you feel led to support this work of light, do so only with joy and never under pressure. Come closer to the quiet. What you keep you must also guard, and what you guard you must also grow. At this hour I place daily armor on you, simple and light, strong and kind. Time is moving, and your steps will match time without panic. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven knows that big victories are made from small faithful motions. Do not despise the rhythm that saves your life. Rhythm is wealth. Rhythm is rest moving in time. Begin each day with stillness. 5 minutes. Then if you can, sit, breathe, ask for light. Ask for the one clear task that secures your peace today. Not 10 tasks. When you do the one, the next appears like a path that unfolds under your feet. Stillness is not empty. Stillness is heaven's workshop in your chest. In stillness I lay out your tools. I point to what matters. I close the door on noise. I lift your eyes to see what is already in your hand. Speak truth out loud. Your mouth steers your morning. Say what heaven says. I walk in right timing. I pay in peace. I do not sign from fear. I am trusted because I am truthful. Words like these are not magic. They are alignment. Alignment is the rail that keeps your train from wasting fuel in the dirt. Speak truth before screams speak fear. Speak truth before numbers speak noise. Where there is light, confusion breaks, and the first light is often the sentence you dare to say as the sun climbs. Take one action toward order. Every day, one call, one bill, one cancellation, one email, one appointment on the calendar with your own name that says budget review. I am with you when you press send. I am with you when you open the envelope. I am with you when you ask a simple question the old you was afraid to ask. You will feel the weight leave not because everything changed at once, but because you stopped letting everything pile up at once. A clear table is a clear mind. A clear mind sees doors. Plant one seed of generosity. Keep your heart in the river. It may be a small gift. It may be a kindness given in time. It may be a tip that honors a worker. It may be a meal shared. Give without the camera in your mind. Give without apology. Give what does not break your peace. The seed tells fear, you do not rule me. The seed tells envy, you have no home here. The seed tells your soul, I have enough to be kind. This is not a tax. This is a key that opens windows when rooms feel tight. Like one moment of gratitude. Do not wait for large miracles to say thanks. Thank the paid bill. Thank the answered email. Thank the full tank. Thank the second chance. Gratitude is oil in the gears. It keeps your spirit from grinding under everyday strain. Gratitude lifts your head so you can see what is moving in your favor. Heaven has arranged mercies you missed because your eyes were on the hole and not on the hand that held the net. Turn your eyes. Count gifts. Peace multiplies when seen. Wear watchfulness like a soft scarf, not a heavy chain. Check statements. Check dates. Check small print. Check auto renewals. This is not anxiety. This is care. You are shepherding your resources. You are telling them where to go so they can return with friends. When you watch leaks close while they are still drops and not floods. When you watch, opportunities are noticed while they are still doors you can reach without running. Guard your boundaries. Choose office hours and honor them. Choose response windows and keep them. Choose rest and protect it like treasure. The world will try to hire your peace for free. Do not sell it. Do not spend it to avoid a hard conversation. Speak gently and clearly. No is a holy word when it protects yes for your true assignment. Boundaries do not shrink you. Boundaries keep you from being stretched thin until you tear. Learn the small arts that save you hours. A simple template for invoices. A checklist for recurring tasks. A quiet folder for receipts. A weekly money meeting with yourself. These are not impressive in public, but they are powerful in private. They turn chaos into chorus. They let your creativity sing because the floor of your life is sturdy and clean. Keep your tools ready. Back up your files. Charge your devices. Update what is necessary. Declutter the desk where you decide. Physical order invites mental order. Mental order invites calm speech. Calm speech opens right doors. You are building an ecosystem where peace is default and crisis is a visitor that does not stay. When pressure rises, return to the rhythm. Stillness. Truth. One action. One scene. Gratitude. Repeat. Do not invent a new plan in a storm. Trust the rhythm that brought you here. The window is small, but rhythm keeps you centered as you pass through. You will notice fear circling like a bird that lost its nest. It will look for a branch in your mind. You not give it one. We will address fear directly now and disarm the sabotage that once stole your calm. Top 1010 to walk in daily armor. Stand with me in the clear air. At this hour I put my hand on the fears that stalk your steps when money is named. I see the whispers that come like cold wind under a door. What if you fail? What if they laugh? What if what came leaves again? Heaven has seen what you cannot. We have watched how fear arrives right before you decide, right before you quote, right before you sign, right before you rest. The window is small, and fear tries to shake your hand so you drop the key. You will not drop it. I close fear's hand. I place the key of peace back in yours. Fear uses costumes. It wears the face of overthinking to exhaust you until you sign anything. It wears the face of delay that looks wise but rots moments. It wears the face of bravado that says spend to look strong. I strip the costumes. I show you the simple thing beneath. Fear hates light. Bring light and it shrinks. Ask the question you are afraid to ask. Name the number that feels right. State the timeline that keeps your peace whole. Light does not make you aggressive. Light makes you honest. Honesty disarms the trap. Sabotage sits in old reflexes. You get close to relief and you buy a distraction. You reach a small surplus and you offer too much to prove you are good. You feel the joy of progress and you undercut the price to be liked. I am not angry with you. I am cutting the strings. Sabotage grew where shame raised its voice. I lower that voice. You do not have to purchase your right to be here. You do not have to bleed your margins to earn love. Your worth is not a coupon. Your worth is a name written in light. Jealousy waits by the path in subtle ways, not just envying others. Envy of your own next step. You imagine that success turns you into what you dislike. That is a lie. Increase reveals who you already are. If you are gentle, you will be gentle with more. If you are honest, You will be honest with more. If you are generous, you will be generous with more. Bless what you see in others. Bless their wins with a real blessing from your mouth. When you bless, your heart opens. When your heart opens, fear loses territory. There is room enough. There are doors enough. There is work with your name on it that no one can carry but you. I set angelic shielding over your negotiations and decisions. Angels at the table. Angels by the email. Angels between you and flattery. Angels between you and intimidation. You will feel it as a steadiness in your tone. You will notice yourself asking one more clarifying question without shaking. You will notice your back stay straight when someone presses for a quick yes. Quick yes is rarely wholly yes. Right yes has peace on it. Right yes respects the time it takes for light to enter the room. I give you simple sentences to disarm fear in the moment. Thank you for the offer. I will review and reply tomorrow. Here is my price and my scope. If that does not fit, I bless you as you find another. I cannot begin until this deposit clears. I cannot extend without a change order. These sentences are not weapons. They are walls that keep your garden safe. A safe garden bears fruit. Fruit feeds you and feeds those around you. This is stewardship. Speak blessing to your own provision. When funds arrive, say thank you aloud. When a job ends, bless the path that brought you here and bless the next assignment that is already moving toward you. Bless the one who paid you fairly. Bless the one who delayed and then made it right, and guard your boundaries so delay does not repeat. Blessing is not pretending. Blessing is placing your heart in the river of favor. When you bless, your eyes stop hunting for harm and start watching for help. I expose the lie that you must be harsh to be strong. Harshness is fear wearing armor. Strength is calm wearing light. You can be firm and kind in the same breath. You can hold a line and keep your voice soft. You can walk away and still wish them well. This is how you disarm the pattern that ruined good days in the past. You will no longer create a fire to prove you can put it out. You will keep the room cool and bright. Time is moving, and I keep you in pace. No more rushing because someone else is running. No more dragging because someone else is sitting. You have your own metronome. It sounds like stillness. It sounds like truth. It sounds like one faithful step. Put your eyes on your field. Water your field. Harvest your field. When you see another harvest, lift your hand and bless it. You are not late. You are aligned. The sword of light is still drawn. I cut the last cords that tie your peace to the approval of rooms that do not love you. I cut the quiet loop that repeats bad endings as a habit. You will write new endings. You will keep good beginnings. You will choose doors that honor your assignment. And now that fear is disarmed and sabotage is named, I will place a mantle on your shoulders. It is called governance. It is called assignment. It is called purpose with provision. We move into commissioning. Type 1111 to bless and disarm. Stand tall now. I place a mantle on your shoulders. It is light and it is strong. It is called governance. It is called assignment. It is the authority to guide what hath been given and to multiply it without losing your peace. At this hour heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven sees you ready to carry purpose with provision. Time is moving, and your hands will move with it in rhythm, not in rush. You are not meant to be tossed by money. You are meant to tell money where to serve. Govern your gate. Your gate is your choices. Your gate is your calendar. Your gate is your yes and your no. Set a watch at your gate. Let only what aligns with your calling enter. Let only what honors your boundaries remain. I appoint you steward over a territory that fits your strength and blesses your name. You will not chase every field. You will tend your field with care until it feeds many. Purpose-fiance is different from survival-fiance. Survival asks only what keeps the lights on. Purpose asks what lights you up to light others. Survival buys relief and then needs relief again. Purpose builds structures that carry relief forward. I am teaching you to build a simple system for invoices, a clear plan for savings, a clean rule for giving, a quiet policy for rest. These are not small. These are pillars. Pillars hold roofs. Roofs shelter families and dreams. You are commissioned to speak plainly and act kindly. Let your agreements be clear. Let your delivery be faithful. Let your word be a place of rest for those who work with you. When you govern with honesty, resources relax in your hands and return with increase. When you govern with joy, people remember the peace of doing good work with you and they return with friends. Integrity is more than not lying. Integrity is making the inside and the outside match. Keep them matched. I place vision before your eyes. Write it simply. One page. What you are building. Who he helps. How it stays healthy. How it ends well. Vision is not a poster. Vision is a path that tells you which good opportunities are not your assignments. When you know the road, you refuse the detour that costs months. When you know the road, you refuse the lift that looks quick but leads to a roof you did not choose. I set joy in your work. Joy is not noise. Joy is quiet satisfaction when tasks are done well. Joy is a clean table at the end of the day. Joy is the smile at a fair exchange. Joy is the rest you allow yourself without guilt. Guard this joy. Do not trade it for applause. Do not trade it for one more dollar that steals your smile. This is governance. You decide the price peace cannot be sold for. You decide the hours your soul needs to sing. You decide the tone of your home. Think generations. You are not only paying bills, you are planting trees. Trees that shade your children. Trees that feed strangers. Trees that hold birds that sing hope over streets you may never walk. Legacy is built by small faithful choices repeated. Legacy is honesty that becomes family habit. Legacy is generosity that becomes family culture. Legacy is skill shared so others do not start from dust. You are starting a river. Let it run clear. I bless your partnerships. Choose them with light. Choose them for alignment, not for image. Choose them for shared truth, not for shared hurry. A partner who loves peace is wealth. A partner who honors boundaries is wealth. A partner who tells you the hard thing early is wealth. Make agreements while hearts are calm. Write down what is spoken. Speak about exits while beginnings are bright. This is not doubt. This is honor. Honor keeps love when pressure comes. I teach you to lead yourself before you lead others. Wake with stillness. Work with presence. Speak with clarity. Rest with trust. If you lead yourself well, you will lead projects well. If you lead projects well, doors open. If doors open, remember who opened them. You did not hustle alone into favor. Favor found you because you chose truth. Stay small in your spirit while you carry large responsibility. Small in spirit means teachable. Small in spirit means quick to thank. Small in spirit means slow to boast. Heaven widens paths for the humble. Govern your gate with prayer. Ask often, is this mine to do? Is this the time to do it? Is this the way to do it? When the answer is no, bless and release. When the answer is yes, do it with all your heart. Your steps will feel guided like a hand at your back. You will find yourself in rooms you did not force. You will find yourself speaking words that bring calm to tables where others only brought noise. This is your mantle working. This is assignment in motion. I seal your commissioning with courage. Courage to quote what honors your work. Courage to learn without shame. Courage to hire help before you break. Courage to stay simple when others complicate to look wise. Simplicity is power. Simplicity lets your team remember. Simplicity lets your customers trust. Simplicity lets your heart rest while you build. You are ready to receive the closing prophecy and blessing. Your house has foundation. Your hands have rhythm. Your heart has light. Now I will speak peace over your future and call in near signs that confirm what has begun. Type 1212 to rise into assignment. Come into the stillness and listen. I speak peace over your house. I speak calm over your accounts. I speak light over your path. At this hour heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven declares a soft turning that becomes a steady river. Time is moving, and you are moving with it, not dragged, guided. The wind that once scattered you is now your ally. The window was small and you passed through. I set you in a wide space where wisdom leads and favor follows. Near signs arrived to confirm this word. Relief with right timing. A fee removed that you could not move alone. An email answered that you thought was lost. A delayed payment released with apology. A choice that once scared you now feels clear and easy. You will not need to shout to be heard. You will speak plainly and doors will open. You will not need to chase what belongs to you. What belongs to you will recognize the peace on your name and come to meet you. I bless the work of your hands. I bless your sleep to be deep and kind. I bless your gate to be guarded by truth. I bless your steps to land on steady stones. I bless your agreements to be fair and clean. I bless your giving to flow without fear. You are not behind. You are not late. You are aligned. What began in stillness will grow in order. What grew in order will overflow in joy. Heaven has seen your courage. Heaven has seen your yes. Heaven has seen your return when you felt tired. I wrap you now in a mantle of rest that does not lift when the day grows loud. I place a seal over this transformation. You will keep what you gain. You will grow what you keep. You will shine without burning out. Lift your head. Breathe. Receive your blessing. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. If you receive this message, type Amen. Type 144 to seal this blessing. Thank you for receiving this word. If it blessed you, like as a quiet agreement, share to reach a searching heart, and subscribe to stay aligned with future revelations. If you feel led to support this work of light, do so only with joy and never under pressure.